that. I don't really need that right now. I'm gonna try and see when you're talking about the buffering thing. And we are gonna load the game of the somnium files. I really like this. 2018, yep. Check Play Store and it turns out my Twitch has been updated since August. Okay, that could be it. Hopefully it is, especially if you have actually updated it. That's cool. I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna do this. I was on to Twitter for yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. All right, when we actually start the game again, we go through the memories of what's going on. So it's just after we awakened our... I don't know what to call it in English. I don't know, we take care of her at least. But yeah, I saw something on Twitter. You know, I don't know if you know much about the loot thing, because it was broken when you were here a lot. But someone was using something new called Stream Loot. So apparently I have a gift chest here for the first 5 viewers using it. So I'm gonna actually just put it out here, and because I just want to check. Why is that? I was copying that thing, wasn't I? Yeah, link copied, thank you. Why? There you go. So the thing is, I don't know how this works. The only thing I know is you will gain cards from this. The 5 free gifts for 5 free viewers, 5 viewers here apparently. In those chests you will get cards that will, in a way, control the stream. I have hidden some of them because I feel they're either too annoying, something I cannot really control, or something that I cannot really change too much of now. But some of them are actually kind of funny, so I'm gonna leave some of them there. But yeah, I just want to try that out because apparently I can.
Somewhere around here, right?
My first thought was actually to gift that to you and Turtle Girl just so we could try that out, but apparently I have this link that actually is for the 5 first viewers.
Yep.
So I don't know what that really does for you, what you need to do with it, because apparently I can find you, so I guess you need to more or less make an account or something. I'm still a bit uncertain. Unfortunately, the game is... Can you hear a double thing of the game? Because I'm trying to have the... Oh, wait, announce... Oh, hold on. I don't have this here. I need to have this here as well. There, the alerts. There we go. We're gonna have that. Let's have that to the left there. Gonna turn off that, and yeah, stream lose alert. Thank you. It's actually having its own sound. Hopefully it doesn't scare the shit out of me. There is actually one that is literally jump scare, but it's just an annoying high-pitched scream, which yes, it could scare people, but I thought it was just more annoying.
Remember?
Especially thought of how late it was. I was checking that. So I just felt like, nah,
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
There is something called Knock though. That is kind of funny one. That is a very funny one, to be honest. It actually got me thinking a bit, and I was the one testing it.
I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
Yeah, so the thing, if you remember, we saw a little vision of her just smiling and that, but to be honest, she's very like neutral with her emotions.
I had so many happy memories here.
This is more or less how she smiles.
The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Yeah, unfortunately, this might be a game with a lot of different endings and stuff like that. But we cannot change that. It's too early to be able to change.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
I mean that.
Iva, let's pass here.
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Yeah, so because of that, this place is technically shut down, but there are still
The
people
surrounding
living and
district of
existing here.
Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason. As did all
How
commerce
big
and
is Bloom
industry
Park?
in
Because the only
Kawasaki.
thing I can mostly... Oh, wait, I can see a Ferris wheel as well. For me, the park is only this. Where we're
This
standing
means the
right now.
railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
Actually, why not use auto? Like, why do I not use auto? Wait, am I... Oh, okay, I was done.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross the surface street at some point.
Correct.
Yeah, so the idea here is that whoever was here perhaps could hide themselves in the underground,
Iba,
but
do
it
me a
does
favor.
actually go up towards the
Can you
surface
see
at
if
one
any
point.
cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
I like
Hey.
Iba.
You've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something.
Technically, she has been quiet
I
for
picked
as
up a
long,
single
so
vehicle traversing that street last night.
I'm just gonna
A
fix
black
my chair a bit.
SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Let me guess.
Who was it?
Her father.
Shoko
Yeah.
Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
That's not good news at all. Oh wait, that is for saving and that is for loading, right? Because god dang, that thing is very fast.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
Yep,
I
that's
can't
it.
prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't use the auto
Yeah.
earlier.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks.
Starting to
That explains why there were no
too much,
cars
you can't
parked
just
near the
pause it,
scene.
of course.
Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Like that's an AI
Either way,
side.
I have to
How the
talk to
heck do I
Renju.
look like that? Because
And you
it's,
can help
it's
me find
literally
him.
that way for me. So is the eye just like maybe weird? Okay. Kind of like the style though that you don't really need to just look at them straight. You can just like use this little camera thing.
I don't want to
what's
say
it you want to say?
anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
Perhaps he isn't. Like that's the thing. He perhaps knows him, but apparently, well, we as players don't really know him. Yeah, what was the last time you
I
saw
think
him?
about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't really know how their family relations are actually, so it's a bit difficult to know how he
Mizuki.
actually behaves.
Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message
Or
sent
the
at
talk about
8:05
either.
last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
When it looks of her, that was more or
Yeah,
less
that was
spot
it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so
So you kept quiet.
yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me. I had to go.
on. I don't think
But
I
you
remember
invited
like
Ota along.
parents that actually
Bloom
says
Park
that
is in
often
the middle of
because
the Kawasaki
yes, they
district.
do care about children.
There are a number of homeless
Hopefully,
individuals in a high crime
At least
area.
99.8%
Mizuki must have been worried about
of all
them as
parents,
well.
but counting on you, it feels too like big stake to even use as a normal thing.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round,
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
you're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so last time.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. Called
Yeah, I did,
earlier.
yeah.
I tried a few times
But
last night.
he didn't answer.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Jazz and I don't know what.
But it
I
couldn't
don't like
be
music.
him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
And why wouldn't it?
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
Okay.
The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion.
Well,
The cell phone
The
and the
statement
car
is
were
true.
both operated by Renju
the
Okiura.
killer did drive. That's basically it, to be honest. Take away the outline. There we go.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night.
Okay, if
Didn't
that
come see Mizuki
call
at the
was
hospital,
more
won't
in the
pick up his phone,
corner,
and
that
he
could be a
vanishes
good
after
thing to
questioning.
have for when you're actually
doesn't have an
in
alibi
the
for the time
car.
of the murder
But
either.
right now, it is
Doesn't?
technically covering
No,
the whole
not one we
goddamn
can
road for
corroborate.
me. That's not the best thing. I suppose we can see the scenery. It's more or less used for it. Okay, boss. So, what is questioning?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
What is alibi?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
That's probably like the most common alibi, but also the least useful alibi ever.
Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place and didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Okay, so why released?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
That is true. So that's a good thing. That's true. Anything else?
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
There we go. Anything
Where the
more?
hell did Renju go?
With Mizuki or with them? Probably. Oh, like
Sun poke?
What?
done what?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place.
Sun poke.
It's a maid
Poke
cafe
the
that he
sun.
runs.
I found it. Approximately
She's very
6.2
useful, to be
miles
honest, that AI.
northwest. in Akihabara.
I gotta think of something. The car must more or less be designed as well for. Oop. I can see the 999 game in the corner there. Can you see that? To the left side. Oh, that's awesome. I was like, I don't think I saw that the first time I played this game. I just saw that now. That's actually kind of awesome. I just need to see, is there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. But that's awesome.
Can't be.
Ooh, right, this kid is gonna be scarred for life. Again. Oh yeah, this one is kind of brutal. Oh, speaking of brutal, perhaps I should have done that earlier. Why didn't I always forget that. Yeah, that's... Jesus, I could hear the scream in the background. Hold on. I'm just gonna do preferences, my channel. It is a bit mature. Just because of the killing and the... Oh,
Renju.
yeah. Oh, my Jesus. Like, sure, the mother was already dead, so it was more or less like body, but this is like... Whoa. Ooh, well, they found him. And that was it. Okay, so it's Sunday, day 3. I actually don't know how many days this game actually goes through. Like as I said before, it's still a choice game, and it's like you have to do all the choices, but I more or less mean from point A to point B, and not like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and that.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right
Not
now.
just murdered, like the sight of that must just be horrific. Fishing flag. It's a fishing flag. At first I thought it said Finnish flag, and it's like, this is not a Finnish flag. I know how a Finnish flag looks. Yeah, I know how the Finnish
She's
flag looks.
sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Yeah, she needs that now.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Yeah, I hope so too, but to be honest, like, Jesus, one after one here.
You were the
apparently.
first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Oh, no shit. If
No way
someone
this
could
was a
actually do
suicide.
that to themselves, I would
And the fact that his left eye was
be
removed tells me that this was the same killer
horrified
as
and
Shoko.
impressed at the same time.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
Yeah.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Over 6 years ago, there were
It's
a
all over the
Cyclops killer.
news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine.
I'm kind of glad I can
I
just
suppose you deserve
like,
to
more or
know.
less look at the people while we speak to them. Okay, so the accident 6 years ago. At least.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women.
I see
And
that.
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
This time it's the left eyeball. This is the right eyeball. This is the left eyeball they're taking right now.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Whew.
Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and
Yeah,
smithing ability.
okay, I'm not even gonna question it because I believe
So the letter to the
words
press wasn't a
came
fake?
one after
Was the
another.
real killer?
And I think Uranus
Yes,
came
it had to be.
before.
A picture of one of the
The other
victims
one.
right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
The Anus. Okay, so was he captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile.
True. Second of
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed.
all, yes, and this
But
time it's the
Shoko
left.
and Renju,
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm
I
sorry,
get
Date, I can't say
Disappear
anymore.
somewhere. Just poof.
Bullshit,
Yeah.
you can't.
It's a national secret.
I don't even know how
How
much
can
you
it be a
see right
national
now, like,
secret?
up there.
Date, please, forget about it.
Okay.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iva,
Why don't I
bring up
believe?
all investigation records of the original
I'm going
Cyclops
stare at her
serial
legs.
killings.
Why not?
I already had a look through the database while you were talking.
Most of the
Unfortunately,
chicken
I
text
found no
right
relevant
now.
information.
Okay, no.
I also did not discover anything of note on the internet.
Okay.
Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Which they often
Damn it.
do. No, not that. I want to. Is she getting any
Of course
sleep?
not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just
So
taking a
she
little
cannot sleep
breather.
for another reason. Okay, that's actually fair enough. And do you sleep?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Anything interesting? So, any thoughts about him? About them?
Renju had his left eyeball
it?
removed.
Yes.
Right. Shoko too.
Yes, we have
So
stated that
perhaps,
so many
Mr.
times right
Date,
now.
you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Do not joke about that.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
I don't think even
Yes,
I can
but
remember
I don't
that.
remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later.
Like what?
We have been together
Wait,
for
killed
more than
like
5
what?
years.
I think you need more
Two
more
murders,
text here.
one right
Killed
after the
like
other.
what?
How could I not
Imagine
be?
getting killed like that. Do you mean hanging? Hanging around? Speaking of, is my stream actually lagging a bit? I'm gonna check something here. I'm just gonna go to my channel a bit. Wait. Let's go to my channel just to see where I am and where you are. Just because I hopefully do not have. It's fine. It's like it's either just seconds or something. Wait, more? Okay, so he's fine.
That's
I
all
already
we
know
have
about
for
the
now.
tips that
Alright.
Ben gave us last time.
Special
because
Agent
if
Date,
anything is
we
green,
need you to
check it.
continue your work.
Well, except for
Right.
all the
I think
things
I'll head
here.
back
Are
to where
those
Renju was
bags
found.
of
Sunfish
candy?
Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iva.
Yeah, I don't think it was by
Understood.
the throat. It was like by the. Is it called gum? Like up in the mouth. But yeah, throat. Like good. God, yeah, that would be bad. That would be. Ooh. I think I've seen that in a horror movie once. Not like hooked, but like something has happened by here. And yeah, it's like, oh.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Yeah, and I
Did you
think
put
I know.
anything in the trunk?
No, but I know
No.
of something
What
that
about
is.
the back seat?
Back seat.
Check the back. I can see a blue-haired girl down back there.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
She's gonna be like that the whole game, and I'm gonna be honest, I love it. Wait, she just climbed forward. That's. She's saying that I'm just gonna have eyes forward. Do you have any sort of idea how to not do that? I've not played Among Us. There was some people at class that was playing it, but I always missed whenever they did that. Mostly I did some other work with this, or oh hi Telegal, welcome to the stream, or well other things like streaming. So I've not played Among Us. I have seen a lot of it, and it actually seems, though it's still in beta, it seems pretty funny. Also, I'm gonna do this again, Turtle Girl, because I found something on Twitter that is like, you can control the stream while using cards or something. I cannot really explain it because I found it yesterday. I just wanted to show this, because apparently the first 5 viewers get a free little chest with cards in it. Sorry. It
What are
feels
you
like
looking at me for? Watch the road.
I'm not looking
I
at
always
you.
have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion.
You haven't missed
This is the real me.
much, Turtle Girl, except
project an
for
illusion when you're by
Renyu's death. He got hooked by the gum. I think it's gum. What was it? I'm sorry, just got a mail here. The upside of the mouth. What's that called? It's not that the gum. You know what I say if I play with someone. Yeah, you play with some people, I guess. Or you're either the traitor, whatever they can call it. Yeah, how did you even get here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door.
So this
Been here for
girl's
like 10
father
minutes.
is now dead. He was hanged by
All your doors have auto
in a
locks.
cafe or
I know you like
something
old cars, but you gotta lock the
by
doors.
hooked by the gum.
You should be a little
Yeah,
more
it was a bit
apologetic
horrific
for
to
someone
see.
who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point.
I
If you are
missed
not
something.
more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
Ah, now I understand it. Sorry, I think I read the sentence wrong. Do you know what I say if I play with someone? Now I understand. Sorry, I read the sentence wrong. I thought you more or less said like, do you know what I mean when I say that I played with someone on Among Us? My bad. I read wrong here. So how are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
You
Mizuki's
actually used it.
psychological roots
You
have been
actually
healed by
used it.
the
I haven't seen anyone yet use that because I found that yesterday. I've taken away some of them because some of them are just annoying or something I cannot really do. For example, there are actually cards that like I'm gonna say those two that like I have taken away. It's like 8 and 4 hour streams, play a horror game, play a game which technically I do. Jump scare mostly because the sound of it is more annoying than jump scary.
If you have nothing to talk
I don't know,
about, you don't
like
have to
that
say
card
anything.
literally does nothing,
Fair
but
enough.
still.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that
I've
already?
taken away
you start
send a
talking about the weather,
private
it means
message
you
or
have nothing
something
to
because
say.
I have no idea what it means or how to do that.
Brat.
Something with a video. Have the headphones on the wrong way, but I have these on, so it doesn't really help me. For safety, a video thing because of that. Ban a player because a viewer. I don't
You
know
were
why I
talking to
should do
yourself
that,
again.
so
I
I'm
heard
taking
you.
that away.
It's creepy. You should cut that out.
and also time out a viewer, and I don't see why I should do that anyway. It works. I have tried it, and there are some things that I either do or don't. For example, let's take
I know
one
there's
here.
no reason to hide it.
Apparently, there's a
Sure,
card
he
here
knows
with
about this.
a cat, which just says hands
It's
up,
just
which means I'm gonna just
hard to explain.
put my hands up, play with one
I won't say
hand,
anything yet.
knock. What do we have?
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time.
This card is bugged.
Just
Apparently.
let
I don't
me
know
know
what
when
that
the
is.
time is right.
F in chat.
It's not a proposal. No need to
Take
be
a
so
sip of
formal.
water. Sending
Shit, I said
message
that out
read
loud.
by a mysterious voice.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
ASMR time. Hold W. Sensibility roulette. Cancel the last card. Make me die in a game. That doesn't really work now. Make me draw something. Add an hour to the current stream. A selfie with your name on it. Make a record a video just for you. And then the biggest one is a stream loot chest, which more or less gives you more cards. So someday I'm just gonna work on that, see if I can make my own cards
Ditch
and
the
figure out
hospital.
what to do.
They're probably freaking out over there.
But
Taking you back.
for now, I'm just gonna take away
No,
those I
don't.
find annoying or
Nothing will change if I
abuse,
stay at the hospital all day.
and just let the others be.
You're going to investigate, right?
I think though they're kind
Take
of
me with you,
expensive.
I
Like
can
it's
help.
not like
How is a
loot,
little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter.
because loot you could just
Maybe I'll
send
notice
a
something you
message
don't.
and it would more or
Something
less
only his
give
daughter would
a
know.
ad and
I
stuff
don't
like
know.
that.
My
But right
daddy
now, what
was
is it?
killed.
And one is
I can't just stay at the hospital.
Hold on.
Fine.
I'm gonna use American
Don't say I
dollars
never
because
did
I
anything
think
for you.
people know mostly
You're
how
going to take me along?
change
Just promise not to interfere with
to
the
their.
investigation.
Ooh, what the heck did
Got
I
it.
click in on? Whoa, I don't know what to do. Have that. Sorry, I'm more or less doing stuff in the background, so I'm just gonna click and listen to
No,
what they say.
it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my
Yeah,
brooding,
that's nice.
pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Like one pack
Are you
of
not aware of
cards
Mizuki's
is
mental prowess?
about
She
$2.36,
is far more developed than her classmates.
which how
She is even
many
reading psychology
cards
papers by
does it
Alfred
give?
Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
I don't know how many it gives. Hold on, does it actually say somewhere? Abilities. So 10 packs. What does that even give? How many cards did you actually get from that pack? Or did you just get? Nothing really happened with the card. It literally was the card
about
does
Renju.
nothing, so you could only
Do you
hear
have
the
anything to
crickets
tell
in the
me?
background.
Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from
I'm
Daddy
gonna
that Mom
send.
had a
I
secret.
think you should have it in chat
go
as
ahead and
well,
secret.
Gani. There is a link to the site where you will get one free pack
Did you
of
know
cards.
that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
How can
Yep.
someone
By herself?
do that
No, dummy. Of course
Um,
it was with other
at the
people.
same time legally?
I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Gangsters
If she ever
is
got
not
into trouble,
legally,
she had
but
them
still.
take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this.
Okay.
They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Yeah. So how did they manage to do that legally? Is what probably people would say.
Your neck doesn't hurt doing that?
No pain, no gain.
What?
Adults have to make sacrifices. You'll understand when you're older.
I don't think I'll ever understand you.
I don't think she will anyway. Ever.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than
Technically,
happy
I can
to drop
actually
you
show
off.
you Gani here because
That's
I can
not
do
what
the
I
tests
meant.
here. So
Why are you always so
certain
pushy,
girl
Dante?
actually used this.
I'm not
card.
pushy,
Hold
I'm
on.
just worried.
Go to the
You've got a
card,
weird
which
way
is
of
the
showing
way
it.
down. I'm gonna
Doesn't look like you're worried.
card.
You're just weird.
You've always got something
So-
smart to say, huh?
So
You're just like Renju.
it's not a
Dante.
shit, but that's literally the card.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
I
Hey,
love her sass, to be
implying?
honest.
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old
I
creepy pervert.
Love her
And even if you
sass,
were
to
my
be
age,
honest.
you're
It's
not my
just
type.
the best ever.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
And somewhere in between this, there is a small glimpse of hope, because else they wouldn't be able to live with each other. Jesus, why couldn't I do that as a sentence? Yeah, I don't think you were here at that time. No, you weren't actually. But if you see right to the left, you can see of a game we played a long time ago that I'm still trying to fix the YouTube videos for. Which is, I still think, very awesome that they actually put that there. Is it still hanging around here? That was a bad way of saying it. I actually didn't mean to say it like that, but apparently I did.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you too, if I could.
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry.
I don't think
She's
it is.
the victims.
Yes. Please let us through.
No, it's still not here. I think I took him down, to be honest. Yeah, so just to explain, he was hanging there. So we have a oil drum with a barrel. I kinda like this place though. So what's the pictures?
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Yeah, Aiba is probably the one that actually can say it. Let's see. You came here when we was going away from the police. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, Gabby, what was that? Where did that even come from? What was that? Huh? Wait, was that a gift? Was that a gift thing? Was that a gift card? Because what was that? Sorry. Okay, as I said, I still new with those cards. What was that? Was that a gift? I thought it more or less meant that I wouldn't put that forward a gift, but apparently not. What? Okay. But yeah, this happened. Let's see. First, we got to Bloom Park again with the kid. We just checked some stuff. Then we thought of where could the father be, because apparently bailed the police station, or they would let him go because they didn't have any proof. We went to Sunfish Pocket, which is this place, and he was hanging around here. That card though, it must be like the gift card. Okay, so bear cake. Oh, here you can see it. This is unfortunately his demise. And there you go. It's very
Each
hard to see
keg
the
has a
cook, but
capacity
yeah.
of 20 liters. All three
So that
kegs
was
are
the
filled
random
in
gift.
approximately 55
That was the random
pounds
gift.
each.
Yay! I think I'm gonna keep this thing around because this is these cards are kind of hilarious. I'm gonna see if I can try and make new ones and stuff. So, any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
And your name is?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
It is.
It's
Woo.
Kagami!
Yeah, I put my hands up. Isn't a person with a gun here or something? How many seconds has gone? Has 5 gone? I think 5 is gone. Oh, I didn't really count.
These past few days.
I thought so. Once this is
Oh,
over,
this
get some rest,
card,
right?
though.
You too,
I'm
Detective
pretty
Date.
happy with that guy. What's his name? I don't remember his name.
Kagami?
Is this gonna continue with that? Okay, I'm gonna skip that. No, the cake's done. Trident.
Is that a...
It more closely
That was,
resembles
by
a
the way, the
harpoon
cat
of
I was talking
sorts.
about before.
I believe this is a trident.
Yeah, they are
Any chance this was used in the murder?
unbelievable. I didn't even know how they would
No.
work or what to do
There are
with
no
them. but
traces of
yeah,
blood on the
I'm
trident,
gonna keep them
and no
around.
indication that
I'm gonna
Renji
try
was
and work
stabbed.
with them whenever I can. So, anything with the...
The capacity
Is
of
there
this oil drum is 200
Oh, there is a
liters.
wooden barrel behind there. So it's
It
just
weighs
dark behind there. I
approximately
couldn't see
44
it.
pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh, X-ray vision. X-ray vision. Oh yeah, that's. I think that's mostly why some of
What?
these
There's
are, because there
something
is
inside.
actually one card that is press the W key for I don't know how long. It's more or less literally if I play some sort of game like
This is the oil drum.
well, Shadow Arena, for
This is the kind
example.
of oil drum that has a lid, right?
There is even one where you actually
Correct.
kill
Let's
whoever
open
in
it.
game.
This is...
It doesn't do anything, but I think it's mostly the picture that you literally react on the picture and you're just like, shit.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Well, yeah, those things are just funny. But also, I see there is a surveillance
Ivan,
camera over here.
Did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Yeah.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Yeah, I know. I know it says this card does nothing. I think it's just a picture. Which I'm gonna be honest, I have really no idea why or what.
Iva,
It's
can you
your
check the
lessons.
operation records
I
of
think
this
it was
elevator?
more or less an old
Searching.
game I remember from when I was a kid. At
Found it.
least.
The elevator records are sent automatically to building management.
So that is like
According to
all
the
of these
record from
cards are
yesterday,
just basic
From
cards.
6:30 p.m. until the body was found,
I think
this
it's not
elevator
took
stopped
the
on the second
default
floor only
one
once.
full day. I think you could
At
also
8:55 p.m.
choose a
The weight of the car's
shooter
cargo was
deck as
approximately
well.
310 pounds.
everyone stop the second floor. 310 pounds inside. Okay. Anything strange? Jeez,
You were
here.
telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Right, check. These are just cards. Cool, it's like a managed collection, bit collection. Right. I'm just gonna do something. I don't know why I play around with this right now. Perhaps I shouldn't do that.
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Yeah, so she doesn't see anything. Okay, so
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But
well,
this
it's
is what I wanted.
just not
I
a
didn't
normal
want to run
policeman.
away from
I'm
it.
living with this
I
girl,
wanted to
so-
confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Hold on. AI. Just gonna check here. AI somnium file is there. Hold on. Look some here behind the voice. Mizuki is. Oh, come on, all these other things. Karina Bogetter in the English dub. And I don't know who that is. I'm gonna search for that now, just because you more or less added it.
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Where is she? Just gonna make sure I can still talk at something. Apparently not. Yeah, it was her dad. So I check the old rooms again. Why not? Yeah, a bit of research. But the only thing I know is check everything here. Apparently movies. Instagram, Facebook, voices. Is it like, does it say something here? Experiences, nah, nothing. Okay, hold on. Actress. The Scream at the Devil, Kill and the Bee, Dark Horse. Else is just like her own things and stuff. I cannot find anything. I cannot find Instagram, Twitter. Renju is her father. Renju is this girl's father.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Well, it wasn't lying here before, it was hanging here.
Jeez, you're pushing.
That's not
Pushy
the
men are
best
seen as
thing.
desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
So Renju is this girl's father. Okay, so
Are you really up?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
I'm mostly stalling. I can talk to him again, but that doesn't really do anything. Gonna look at that. It has a 200-liter capacity and a weight of 44. This is the kind of old room that has a lid. Okay. We know that Renju currently has his clock in there. I can't check the hook. Can check the pictures again. No footage. Okay. Okay, so we're done with her. I'm not gonna ask this guy again because it's just his name. But yeah, that's more or less the only thing. Let's check with these people, why not?
Nothing special.
Okay. Okay. Let's just do it again.
I told you.
The question is, I can do that again. So, Pigeon, lifesaver. We have a sign. Sunfish. Okay. Jellyfish light. Probably not a clue, but to be honest, kind of nice light. Okay. I checked the... I did, so what's going on here? Trident, boxes. Ah, that might explain it. So this game... Wait, how old is she now? Because... I don't know. From... I have no idea, to be honest, her age. I'm very bad at seeing stuff like that. I would say from at least... Oh yeah, I can see some of the some anime images. anime images. I would guess like from 18 to up to 30. I know she's not 30. I would say it's at least something to up to 25, 26 perhaps. But holy shit, she can very get a squeaky voice. It's not like squeaky. Yeah, 20-ish. I said up to 30 just because I am so bad at narrowing down, so I just want to put a point A and a point B and just say something in between here. Because I don't want to offend or be wrong. So yeah, 20-ish it looks like. And seriously, that voice may be capable of making a voice for a 12-year-old. Holy shit. But also, what in the heck? Okay, chair. Yeah, that's a chair. Counter.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
Oh, so
The
that was-
autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
I
This
just
evidence
must say
makes it
something,
highly
Aiba.
likely that Renju was killed
You.
somewhere else.
You.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more
Translation for
than
those who
150
doesn't
pounds.
know. He shit himself
What do you
when he
mean?
died.
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Like he did with Tessa.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage
Okay.
found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can
Okay.
be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So he was out cold. Well, it was strangled, I can see, because of the mark.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any
No.
indication of the murder
The
weapon?
problem is that
Most likely
the
a
mother,
twisted piece of cloth.
apparently, the
culprit approached
we
Renju from
found
behind and
a
wrapped the cloth
car
around his
close
neck,
by where the
choking him in an attempt to
woman
suffocate
was
him.
killed, or her
The
mother.
specific cause of death is
And
cerebral
that was
circulation
his
failure
car.
due to vessel closure in
And
the neck.
apparently he also called the
Put more
daughter
simply,
and said
the
go to
suspect
Bloom
strangled
Park
Renju to
because
death from
that is in
behind.
trouble.
Do we have an
So the
estimated
only
TOD?
suspect we have is this
Yesterday,
dude
around
hanging
8
here.
So
which
Renju
makes
was murdered
things
about
a
2
bit
hours
more
before
difficult.
Mizuki and I found the body.
So, wait, what did they say? So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mitsuki and I found the body. Which means from the police to somewhere, killed, and then here. So the only suspect is literally him. We don't have anyone else. He was the one
time
that
of
we
discovery
thought
was
killed
10:20
the
PM.
woman, and now he's dead.
You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse.
Yep.
The body was hanged from the ceiling.
Technically you as well,
similar to
Aiba,
how a
because
fish would
you're
be.
part of me right now.
A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the
Yeah.
wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Whoever did this didn't murder him like this. It's literally just get here, strung up the body for fun or something, and then heck ho. Have I missed something? Face, neck, body. Doesn't seem like it. Says there's something with the counter. Because I know about the more or less tip of if something is green, you check it. But the thing is, what am I supposed to check here? Oh, kitchen window. I was checking something in the background apparently. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Excuse me for just continuing clicking that button. Wooden barrel, windows. See, an elevator to go up here, huh? Okay. Nice place for an elevator place. Okay, nothing suspicious there. It's only like the counter. It's still something with the counter. I just don't know what it is with the counter. Jellyfishes, there's nothing with the jellyfishes. Still the counter, tables. Okay. Let's take a closer. Okay, so I cannot do this. It just changes my base. My base right now taking control over everything here. I know about the body. Base. Nothing. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do then? Can I check the hair? Lustrous yellow like hair? Nope. Apparently not. It just feels awful just staring at that all the time. Jesus. Okay, chair. We have a chair. We have a wooden barrel. Nothing suspicious about that. We have a wooden barrel. We have chairs. We have the inspector. I ain't gonna do that again. Feels like he's gonna punch me if I actually do that. Second floor. Okay. So, you want me to see something with this? You want me to see something with this that I cannot see, really? Wait, have I checked the eye? Oh.
This case, the left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Yeah, I don't know why I more or less got away from it, that the eye was actually a part
I think
of it.
we've checked everything we need to.
Yep.
I agree.
See this thing.
We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Like who? Wait, who do you want to talk to?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marvel a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
I thought it would comment that because I think I know about that place.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken.
Yeah, perhaps.
He dropped it in a puddle.
Like I know
Sounds
what's
like
going
Oda.
on, so
He's so
I'm just
clumsy.
gonna sound
We'd have
stupid
to
each
talk to him
time
in
you even
person.
ask something like that.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
So
Yeah.
Iris?
Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
She
I'll
did
call
it?
her.
Many different girls working here. It's so strange that you can sometimes actually see how their personality is
idea
on
where
the
she might be?
pictures.
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Shall we head out?
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with Marble, just so you know what that is, because... because we know about that. That's where Ota's mother works, and he lives, I think. Lemniscate we already know, because that's where Iris works, and Golden Yokocho. I want to say Chocobo, just be like the chickens from Final Fantasy. I don't know why, but I want to more or less say that name each time. Golden Chocobo. I don't know why, it works. Car time! Or is it car time? Sometimes it is car time, sometimes it's not.